my reefer louder than a speaker. Yeah, my niece is hanging with the beater. If you ever find a better keeper, 37 cameras for the sneakers. Going out like Arthur Benny Siegel. Send a cop, I can't wait to mistreat her. Forcing your hoe, I can't wait to mislead her.
Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Oliver. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now it's Jackson. He will find the rookie from LSU. That's Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Falcons! Justin Jefferson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fielded in the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. You see Nick Foles coming out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, as he will be the one to lead this Bears offense.
And it's interesting, isn't it? The psychology of a team coming onto the field down 8-0 instead of the normal 7, or sometimes when you're fortunate, just 6. 8-0 almost connotes a sense of urgency that really isn't there yet. It's too early in the game. Go down and score. Heck, kick the extra point and be down 1. Don't chase points too early. Just worry about scoring.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 15 carries, 53 yards. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And he completes it to Cohen. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down.
Foles. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
The 42-yard line.
Foles on the give to Montgomery.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Foles. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcon.
He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. 16-0. That's the score after one on eSports.
16. Bears nothing.